What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. We just got some pretty exciting horror movie updates in the past few days, so I just wanted to talk about some of it with you guys. Just today, we got the brand new official trailer for I Know What You Did Last Summer. Some exciting things to talk about with that, and then we did get some exciting casting updates for the Ready or Not sequel, so let's get into it. I'm Pamela, welcome back to the channel. So let's start off with the trailer for I Know What You Did Last Summer. So we get a lot of Madeline Klein in this trailer, which I'm super excited about. I love her so much. She's probably like the one thing that I'm most excited for in this movie. I love her in Outer Banks, and just in general, I think she's so pretty. She's a great actress. So the trailer opens up with her character and her boyfriend. She goes upstairs to take a bath and meditate, and he's still downstairs, and he gets an arrow through the chest near his heart, another one through his stomach, and he gets dragged. And it's looking like he's not making it out of the scene alive, but just right off the bat, this scene looks so brutal. I am so pumped to see this movie. And of course, Madeline Klein's character thinks it could be karma for what they did last summer. She thinks someone might have seen what happened. And now we don't know exactly what happened, but I'm assuming it's something similar to the first movie, some kind of car accident. We do get a shot of it later on in the trailer. Like, we see them standing kind of at the side of a highway, and there's a car that veered off the road and is like down below. So I imagine it's going to be something similar to the original, but hopefully a little different. Her character also gets a card that says, I Know What You Did Last Summer. And then we find ourselves at the Southport Community Center, and we get our first look at Freddie Prinze Jr., his character Ray, and he says, this isn't the first time there's been violence like this in Southport. It's not going to stop. And then we see Helen Shivers. We see her grave with a picture of her from the beauty pageant. I honestly was not expecting to see that, and I got so excited when that popped up in the trailer. Now, I'm not going to do a full trailer breakdown, but we did get some really great shots in the trailer. And then it does end with Jennifer Love Hewitt, Julie James. We get our first look at her as well. One of the newcomers goes to her and says, I need your help. And Julie James turns around and says, I just have one question. What did you do last summer? I am super excited for this movie. However, I'm not gonna lie, some of the parts of the trailer and the dialogue did seem a little cheesy. Like, Ray and Julie's lines honestly made me laugh out loud. There was just something about the delivery of them. It did seem a little cheesy, but honestly, I love it. Like, let's be real, the original movie isn't the best movie ever made, but I love it anyway. And I'm a sucker for nostalgia, so I love to see late 90s and early 2000s horror movies make a comeback. So I'm super excited for this. But definitely let me know your thoughts. What did you think of the trailer? Leave a comment down below. The movie is set to come out in July of this year, so definitely going to the movie theaters to see this one. But now we also got some exciting casting updates for the Ready or Not sequel that I also wanted to discuss with you guys. So first of all, we have the official title. We were kind of thinking that it was going to be called Ready or Not 2, but the actual title is Ready or Not, Here I Come. And I absolutely love that. I love when sequel titles get a little bit creative with it. This just popped into my head right now. You know the movie Now You See Me with the magicians? I don't know why they called the sequel Now You See Me 2. It should have been called Now You Don't. So I love that the Ready or Not sequel is called Ready or Not, Here I Come. So we did previously find out a little while ago that Kathryn Newton is in this movie, which I'm hype about. I love her. I loved her in Abigail. She was also great in Freaky, and I also know her from Supernatural. That is where I first saw her. So she's a great actress. I cannot wait to see her and Samara Weaving in this movie together. But now we did just find out a couple days ago, maybe yesterday actually, that Sarah Michelle Gellar is in this movie as well, who we of course know from so many different projects throughout the years, including I Know What You Did Last Summer. So it's just fitting to talk about these two movies in this one video. She was also in Scream 2, of course, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the Scooby-Doo movies, and Dexter Original Sin, which I am a huge fan of. So if you watch all the videos on my channel, this is honestly just great. We also have Elijah Wood in this movie. So those two casting announcements alone just have me so hyped for this movie. Obviously, Elijah Wood is known for so many things throughout the years as well. Probably best known for Lord of the Rings, but I love him in the show Yellow Jackets, which I do cover on the channel as well. Now, another casting announcement for this movie that I thought was pretty interesting is Sean Hattie. So he was in The Faculty, which is just another iconic late 90s horror movie. And I'm just now realizing that Elijah Wood was also in The Faculty. So Elijah Wood and Sean Hattie are teaming up for yet another horror movie. But he was also in the original Dexter show. He was in season 5. He played Boyd Fowler. So just a lot of little connections here with like I Know What You Did Last Summer, Dexter connections because Sarah Michelle Gellar was also in that. We also got a few other casting announcements for Ready or Not, including Nestor Carbonell, Kevin Durand, and David Cronenberg. I personally am not too familiar with them, so when it comes to these 4 other ones, those are the ones that I'm most excited for. Sarah Michelle Gellar, Elijah Wood, Kathryn Newton, and Sean Hattie. But now we also do have Radio Silence returning as well, who we of course know. They worked on Scream 5 and 6. They also did Abigail with Kathryn Newton, and of course the first Ready or Not, which obviously also had Samara Weaving, who also did Scream 6 with them. So just a lot of little connections here, and I absolutely am loving this. I cannot wait. I am pretty hyped for both of these movies. But that is it for today. Just a couple quick updates for you guys. Let me know your thoughts. Leave a comment down below. Which one of these 2 movies are you more excited for? I Know What You Did Last Summer or Ready or Not, Here I Come. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Make sure you turn on all notifications so that you don't miss out on future horror movie updates just like these. Please also go follow me over on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, and I will see you guys next time.
Certain rules. Push the laws and you end up dead.
This is the moment when the supposedly dead killer comes back to life.
Not in my movie.
Surprise, Sidney.
He's gone mad.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
A very simple formula.
You want to play psycho killer?
Everybody's a suspect.
No, please don't kill me, Mr. Ghostface. I want to be in the sequel.
I'll be right back.
Okay, I think it's gonna go something like this.